Good afternoon, everyone. This is Ed Harrison with the Pikes Peak Strategic Group and the Ameriplan Corporation. I want to welcome you to this video. Today, we want to talk about oral health, as we want to direct it toward that group of Americans that are 50 and over. And I have just an expert here this afternoon that's here to speak to you about oral health, Ms. Pat Bauman, who has been a registered nurse for a number of years in the private sector, and she has some great information to pass on to you. Welcome, Pat.
Thank you. I'd like to just discuss the importance of having good, oral care and going to the dentist at least, I recommend, every 6 months. Now, if you have periodontal disease diagnosed, you should go even often, more like 3 months. Every 3 months, I recommend it. But, for example, with me, I had periodontal gum disease, and all of a sudden my teeth just started falling out, and I was doing excellent care for my teeth, but it was a sign there was something internally wrong with myself, and it was eventually found out that I did have lupus. So, going to see the dentist is a clue that something may be wrong with you. Periodontal disease can cause all type of problems in the body. It can affect every organ, especially if it becomes systemic and go to the brain, the liver, the lungs. I mean, everything is affected, your hair, your sight, everything. So if it's inflamed, it can be a problem. And it could be a cue that something else is wrong with the body. It can lead to hypertension. It could be diabetes. But if you get those under control, then the gums get better, your health get better, and overall feel better. So I think it's important that oral care is good. And it's also been proven from the University of North Carolina School of Dentistry that, if you have periodontal gum disease, you're more likely to die twice than the normal person with heart attacks and stroke. So I'll turn it over to you, Ed, so that you can discuss more about what good is, things that we can do at home in order to take better care of our teeth.
Thank you, Pat. What an excellent commentary on oral health. Thank you for being here this afternoon. I just want to take a few minutes to talk about some of the products that one may use. And I wanted to defer back to Pat real quick to talk about that pick you spoke about.
Yeah, there's a water pick that it was advised for my dentist to use, especially after I was diagnosed with lupus, to give me better control of keeping my teeth clean, keeping down bacteria, and making the gums healthier. And I use a water floss pick. It was the best thing ever for me, and I suggest that every home should have one. It's more easier to use than floss, and the kids, they have a blast with using it. So I think get on board with that is a good start. And I'll let you finish.
Oh, thank you, Pat.
With some more good tips.
I didn't want to forget it. We were talking about that earlier this afternoon, and I wanted to get that in. I also wanted to speak to the fact that you hear people talk about what's good for oral health, and if you got that old toothbrush and you've had it around three months or longer, you need to get rid of it and get a clean toothbrush. They're not that expensive. Manual toothbrushes versus electric toothbrushes are also a choice that you may have. But as Pat alluded to, and she was talking about good oral health, we want to talk about dental insurance versus a discount plan, and we're talking about dental insurance and what it costs. And for a family of four these days, if you're with Delta Dental or others, it may cost you $130 a month just for dental. For two, whether you're with a leading, whether it's Delta Dental or some other ones out there, it's about $60 or $70 a month just for the premiums. Now, in order to keep those teeth clean and healthy, yes, we would like, as Pat said, like to get you to the dentist at least a couple of times a year. But with the Ameriplan Discount Dental Program, you can go to the dentist as much as possible, and as much as you want throughout the year. It's not a insurance product. It is a discount program like a Sam's or a Costco Club membership. And normally, if you go to the dentist with our program, those you usually can save anywhere from 50 to 55% on your cleanings. So, and our dental program covers an entire family for $24.95. Now, there's a lot of products out there, a lot of services out there. We feel ours is one of the best ones on the market. We've been around for 26 years. And so this afternoon, we really just wanted to educate our listeners out there what's out there and what's available to you. But I'm just so pleased to have Ms. Pat Bauman, our registered nurse, many years serving the Colorado Springs community and other areas. She does an excellent job in this area. I want to thank her for coming on this afternoon with the Pikes Peak Strategic Group and talking to our customers across the country. Thank you very much, Pat.
And how can they find out more about how to get this program started?
Well, what we can do is go to our website. It's at the bottom of this video at the Pikes Peak Strategic Group, and they can get all the information they want there. They can sign up online. They can find out about providers. They can talk to a couple of my colleagues if they have further questions. And we're here to give as much education to our listeners as we can so they can make an intelligent decision about what's best for them and their family. And now that we're in October and we're going into November, this is open enrollment for dental plans. This is a time to see where you can save money. And I want to emphasize again that our AmeriPlan Discount Dental Program is the best program out there. And please take a look at our program. And once again, I want to thank Ms. Bauman for being here this afternoon. Thank you very much.